Some of my knitted friends and I went to Breezy Hill for lunch one Saturday. We really had a great time, and there's lots of places to take pictures. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Bluegrass Dreams to Seams. My name is Cheryl, and I finished it. I've been working on this project for way too long. I actually spent more time thinking about it than I probably should have. But the backstory on using a jelly roll was it was a challenge with my American Sewing Guild group, and we went shopping. I'm wanting to say the spring, like April of 2024. It's almost been 2 years. I fully intended to have it last Christmas at this time last year, but that didn't happen. This year, the third time that I unrolled it, someone had told me just put groups together of something. And I thought, what if I do groups of white? Like the background is white. Look past the words, just try to ignore the words and just try to put groups of white together. So I did that and I liked it. So then I did the groups of green and I thought about doing groups of red and I backed off and thought, well, I might not want to use that much red. So maybe I want to wait before I put any red together. So that's what I did. I didn't fully intend to even use black, but I did use places where there's black used. I probably used almost, I would say 70% of the fabric. So that's the backstory on this. Almost 2 years into the day, almost 2 years. Been about a year and a half, a little over a year and a half, and I finally did something with that jelly roll. I'm going to wear it tomorrow to our Christmas planning meeting. We have our little brunch, and then we plan for the next year. So I'm going to wear it tomorrow and see what everybody thinks and ask for some ideas about some things that I probably need to address. And we'll talk about them, and I'll ask for your input as well. So I used an old pattern from 2003. I used McCalls 4309. So there it is. Additional fabric that I bought was, I did buy a stripe, but I didn't end up using that. That is still uncut. I bought a floor, kind of a botanical, is it pine cone and pine leaves on a white background, green pine cone, green leaves on a white background for just the inside of the jacket. And then for the outside, I was looking for something that looked like blue with some snow falling. Couldn't find that anywhere. Couldn't even find a blue, just a plain blue. I finally ran across a blue print, and it was called Starry Night. And it's supposed to look like galaxy, like, stars, Milky Way, and that sort of thing. But it's just like little dots, faded dots in the blue background. And to me, it looks like snow. So I used it. So that is my fabrics. Now, I do have pockets. I had to design the whole scene for the back. And here's a couple of pictures. The front of the jacket here. If you stick your hand in, which you see right here, you see a pocket is there. I have one on each side. So I just sewed part of that along the side up and then part across from the front over and left an opening wide enough for my hands. Then the back is pictured here. It has a snowy scene on the back, and it's got the 3 trees, the house with 2 trees, and then the barn with 2 trees and 3 sheep that I embroidered on there by hand. So I did make me use the embroidery stitches built in on my sewing machine. Bonus! I found some things that look like snowflakes. I found some that looked like icicles. And I found some that looked like snow just blowing in the wind. Like, how snow will drift and has that kind of wave effect. I found something like that too. I play with using multicolored threads, and I did some embroidery on the trees. So here we go. Let's take a closer look. I just want to tell you how much fun we had at our party yesterday. My American Sewing Guild group is phenomenal. We are so fun. And when we're together, we just have a good time and we want more of it. So we're going to meet every month except with the exception of January. We're going to let our leader, Terry, have a little time to get things set up and going. This is my gift from Sue Ellen. She made this. It is like crushed velvet, and this trim is so pretty. I love it. Just put it on, model it for you. And then she also made me a Christmas towel like this. I love this. And she also gave me a seam ripper. So mine was starting to get a little dull. So I was glad to get that. There was a couple of gifts that usually always get stolen a lot. Some years we don't have any get stolen. Some years we only have one that everybody seems to want. And then this year we had something that Nani made got stolen. My socks got stolen. And this container. Now, I just did that video on containers. And I thought, you know what? I have to go buy one of these so I can show you all what's available in the hardware department at Walmart. Wait till you see this. Now, Rhonda gave a white one. I could only buy black. So here it is. It's put out by Hyper Tough. This little metal cabinet. This is so awesome. I mean, I'm going to keep this one by my sewing machine. All my tools are in here except my scissors. I have them hanging. But this bottom one, my hand is on it. But see, the red mats that you see came with this. And this runs about $20 at Walmart. Hyper Tough. In the hardware department. Then there's this one at Sam's by the Maker's Mark brand. I bought a pink one this morning. It's a little bit taller, about 2 inches taller, pink, and has, I cut my mats for this. No mats. But it does have the clip front, and it has the 2 drawers. A little bit different. It is taller. It's not wider. It's just taller, and it's a little bit different design. It sells for around $23. So those are great storage solutions for your sewing room. If I can get me a white one like the black one, I will use them here in my sewing room. And the pink one I'm going to use for my knitting needles because I have packages of knitting needles and I need to keep them together. And I'm always looking for a certain package and I can't find it. Can't remember what bag it's in. It's driving me crazy. This is a perfect place for it to find a new home. So I hope you enjoyed this episode of Bluegrass Dreams and Seams. I sure did enjoy videotaping it. Next week, I'll probably be doing something with my toaster sweater pattern. It did finally surface. It was in the drawer I thought it was in, but it was laying flat like this with patterns stacked on top of it. And when I thumbed through, of course, I didn't see it. So when I took the patterns out, I found it on the bottom. So I'm going to make my toaster sweater now. I probably will make 2 of them, and you'll see that next week. And then I think I'm going to be doing some video shorts just to kind of fill in. Shorts can't be, I think, 3 to 5 minutes, maybe 3 minutes. I mean, they're really, really short, and they're just set to music. So that's probably what you'll see, just to know that I'm here. So happy sewing, everyone.